Peace and love be with everybody, you know. I'm not gonna lie, it's late. What's the time? Early morning. Feeling kind of tired, but this just rushed to my mind, and it's like it was like a conversation with my higher self. Me being physical is my lower self. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I was having a conversation with myself about the world. And yeah, I just want to get straight into this. I'm just going to be talking because I ain't done a video for a little while. There's been a lot on my mind. I've been handling certain things, and it's like I'm just relaxed because it's just gonna flow. Do you know what I mean? It's just I've been watching a lot of people, a lot of videos, like their videos, their content, and things they're saying, and certain things caught my eye, and it's just almost like people are so lost that they think you're lost. Like, we need to really start thinking and opening our minds to such a deeper way to where question like, why do I have to sleep? Obviously I'll get tired, like I'm feeling tired a bit right now. But sleep is because of time. In another country right now, they'll be up and about. But I'm feeling tired because in London, I'm tuned into the time. But sometimes I'm not tuned into the time. What did they say? You got insomnia. So if you're not in tune to what is being put out there, you're then given of having. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So they want everybody to be in line. They want everybody to be thinking a certain way. And I just believe personally, yeah, and I'm gonna give a lot of points to what I'm thinking and what I'm saying, is that I don't believe that God made anything to suffer for someone else to succeed. And I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna start the conversation because this is the conversation I was having with myself. And it's like, God didn't create animals to suffer for us to survive. And you might not say, oh, animals don't suffer because if you kill them in a certain way, it doesn't. All these different situations and things. Think about it, people, for 1 second with me. The all-loving, almighty God will create something to suffer for us to succeed, or will create something to be slaughtered for us to survive. Like, when you actually think about it, you actually think to yourself, what type of God is that? What type of concept is that? Where does it come from? And then you start thinking deeper. Yeah, you start going deeper in your own mind. And I'm gonna say it like this. Just eating meat, but not even saying eating meat, but because this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes just making a choice, it creates your mindset to be a certain way without you even being aware of it. And it's silly to say, but if we stop eating animals, they wouldn't slaughter them because there'll be no reason to. So our choice to eat meat has a consequence, yeah? But I'm gonna get to my point. I'm just flowing with it, you get what I mean? But my whole point is, I don't believe God made anything to suffer for something else to survive. And you might say, oh, look at the animal kingdom. But the animal kingdom is a direct effect of us. Vibrations and energy changes everything. Not just us, everything. The birds. You see the pigeons eating a nugget or like a burger, or they're eating because we're just throwing it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So vibrations and how we're living is affecting everything. And I want to say this as well, is that you look at every industry, majority of industries, But you have to think though, and then you'll understand. If you don't think, you wouldn't understand to even see what's going on. And I'm gonna say it like this: is, you know, you got rappers, you got, you could say stars, actors, all these different type of people. But I'm gonna talk more about the music. I'm gonna talk more about the music in the same way I'm trying to explain about creating something to suffer to succeed somebody else. The music. You got people rapping, talking about do this, cut this, do that, smoke that, sell that, do all of these things. Yeah? They're making millions. Their albums, the videos, the music, putting it out there. Sounds cool. Glorifying things that are actually straight negative. And check this. There's actually real children, real people that's doing what they're talking about. And where are they? In the jails, in the jails, in the hospitals, in the grave, in their grave. So what I'm trying to really get at is, if you look at everything in life, it's shaped from that same mentality that something has to suffer in order for something to survive, or in order for something to succeed. And it's because of, once you buy into that mentality in a way that you're not even aware of, it becomes a reality that dominates society without you even seeing it. And it's the truth. People are profiting off of your misery, off of my misery, off of the world's misery. If nobody got hurt, what would the hospitals, if nobody done a crime and was thinking positive, the jails wouldn't be filled. Can you not see how, we all know this, but I'm just saying it like it's just very simple, but in many and every way. If we wake up, the world changes in every way. You know, that mindset where something has to suffer in order for something to succeed is what's shaping everything, and we bought into it without even being aware of it. And that's what's deep. You know? Society, the animals. And another thing I was going to say as well, there's more to say, but it's just flowing, is certain sins you would think can't be forgiven. But I'm going to ask you a question. And this is a deep question, but I thought of it in a different way. But because people and how the world is, none of us is pure. We are all sinners. But you have to understand there's a difference between sin and there's a difference between unnatural. There's a difference between sin and there's a difference between unnatural. And I'm going to say this to you. Can you think of any reason in your mind why another human being should harm another human being? Think. You're probably saying, no, the world should be in love. We should never harm each other, whatever. But I'm saying this. If you want to protect your family, your loved ones, yourself, your country, there's certain actions that have to take place. As horrible as it is, as negative as it could be, people go to war to protect their country, to protect their family, to protect what they own, to protect their beliefs and fight for what they believe in. So there is a reason why someone will someone else. Can you think of a reason why someone would steal? They're hungry. They haven't got nothing to eat. They're hurting. Those are sins. And I could go deeper, but I'm not going to go deeper. Can you think of a reason why someone would be homosexual? In my opinion, that's not a sin. That is unnatural. You're going against nature. However you want to see it or not. And this is what I was thinking to myself. There were so many different patches of what I was thinking. And this was another thought. But check it. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as the society that we're living deems it okay, it's alright. And in my mind, that's where we're not thinking. No matter what time you're living in, no matter where you are, no matter what's going on, you gotta be willing to think from the place of what I'm trying to give you. That place of understanding, pureness, and I'm not pure with, I'm trying to, pushing, fixing, changing, every day trying to become better, a better person. But we cannot fix, we cannot change until we recognize some things have reasons and some things have no reasons. But people find so many different ways to find a reason. And I'm just here to bring these things into our awareness, into our consciousness, so we can understand and change. And all I'm going to say is that nothing should have to suffer for something else to survive. And it's something that I've felt, it's something that I've seen, it's something that I've witnessed. You could say it's something that I've researched. Because from a youngster, reading books, educating myself, this is how society has always been. Just look back, just go back. Someone has to suffer for someone to succeed. And that is the mindset of our society that we're living in right now. Right now. It's not about your health. It's about money. It's not about the truth. It's about money. It's not about anything but money, control, and power. Nothing should have to suffer for something else to survive. And that's a fact. And that mindset is the reason why our society is the way it is. Because I would eat meat, you would eat meat, and something's suffering for you to succeed. And it's funny because the most loving person still takes part in making something suffer because they're not aware exactly what their decision choice is doing. And there was another thing I was going to say as well, is that like vegan food, why does everything have to have a name, a label? All vegan food is natural. It's foods that supposedly grow from the ground, foods that the sunlight helped to create through sunlight, water, soil, earth. It's just natural, nature. And that's the thing. I could go more deeper, but it's all about nature, people, and being natural. You can't go wrong with being natural. You can't go wrong with nature. You can't be fooled if you follow what's natural. And I don't even want to go on for too long because I need to get some Z's, and my whole aim ain't to hurt people's feelings. My aim ain't to make nobody feel bad. My aim ain't to hurt nobody. My aim is to just make people understand the truth, or my opinion, or what I think, without taking offense, and just looking into what I'm saying and thinking. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because, yeah, man, I just believe that, I know I'm going deep, I just believe that the world is like this because people ain't aware that their choice holds so much power. And that's all I'm going to say, people, is that nothing should have to suffer for anything to survive. And if you watch the whole video and you're still here, I just want to say you are the one. We are the chosen ones. This energy resonated with you enough for you to watch it to the end. 70 minutes is a long time in this fast-paced world that we're living in. Think about it. From my heart to yours, you know. Follow your heart. Don't follow the trends. Let me say that again. Follow your heart. Don't follow the trends. Your mind can be wrong. Your gut is your best friend. So